I've done it again. I keep forgetting to change this fucking picture to something relevant to the topic, but I guess friend is kind of relevant to what I'm talking about. Here's the downside. I know, I'll do like an official video. The downside to the Nintendo eShop and Game Pass, and I guess the streaming thing that PlayStation does, but not really, because whatever. Right, you're probably thinking, Dex, are you mad? Especially since I always tweet out how amazing Game Pass is. I'm the biggest advocate for Game Pass. They should probably just sponsor me, honestly, and just have it there. The picture could be Game Pass. But here's the one downside to Game Pass and Nintendo eShop with their sales. They have so many goddamn sales that eShop does. Now, while it is addicting, at least for me, I always go on the eShop current offers and just have a look, and I always buy little indie games, and my library's huge now because there's so much stuff that I've bought. While it is addicting, it does stop you buying games, because you just think, well, the game's gonna go on fucking sale at some point, right? There's a game called like River City Girls, and it looked kind of cool. It's like a side-scrolly thing, and I had that on my wish list for ages. And I'm like, I'll wait till it's on sale. That's kind of what everyone does, right? I mean, I've seen that with my game when it's on sale. Loads of people bought it compared to usual, right? Then it went on sale, went off 10%. I was like, oh, it's too low, I'm not gonna buy it, I'll wait till it's going down. And it hasn't gone ever down more than that since. So I have so many games on my wish list I've had on there for like a year. Games that I want to play and would play if there weren't so many sales. So it's a weird one, because the problem with these sales, instead with Game Pass, it stops you buying games. I literally sometimes go on my Xbox and I'm like, oh, this game looks cool. And I'm like, oh, I'll wait till it's on Game Pass. Do you know what I mean? Because I bought Streets of Rage 4, for example, on my Switch. Played it, loved it. Went on Game Pass. Oh, it's on Game Pass. I was like, are you fucking serious? Carrion, I literally went to buy it. The little tentacle game. I went to buy it. And I searched up, hold on, Game Pass, you know, new releases, whatever. Carrion. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I ain't gonna buy it now, have I? So, I don't know. It is definitely stopping me buying games, apart from if they're, you know, Nintendo originals, because they never got on sale, really. But the eShop, definitely, the sales, like, there are a lot of games that I would just pay full price for, but I may as well just wait till they're on sale now. And this is like, you know, I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm fucking rich and I'm loaded, but I have no problem just buying a game at full price. Like, it's not an issue, but it's weird. It's a psychological thing. It's why, you know, when you're on your phone and there's a game. Well, it's literally how it's on the eShop. There's a game which is £15, £20, sometimes £30, right? And they take it off like 90%. So even if the game's shit, you're gonna buy it because like, oh, it's only a quid and it was 30 quid. It's just a psychological thing. Like, I think it's called, like, it's a good strategy. Was it a Thief Simulator? It was like 20 something quid, maybe 30. They put it down to like £1. So obviously it rose all the way to the top when it said current offers. Then it was on the charts like number 4 because so many people bought it. It's only £1. But then when the sale ends, you know, the price goes off. Or what these guys did cleverly, they took off 30%. So it's gone. So let's say you didn't even know it was you know, an old release / it was only £1 the week before. Let's say you were on holiday or something, or you didn't even check your Switch for 2 weeks. Then you went on. Then you see Thief Simulator on, you know, number 4, 30% off. Oh, it must be a new game and everyone must like it. It's in the charts. I guess I'll buy it. Like, it's a good strategy. It's really clever. I'm gonna steal it one day. But anyway, that's just something I noticed. I've noticed a lot of indie games do that. But yeah, it just stops you buying games, especially with Game Pass. There's so many games. Like, there's a game called Control that I really want to play, but it hasn't really been on sale. I think it was, but I missed the sale because I'm an idiot. I think it was like £25, which, you know, I'll get it then. I'm not super like, I want to play Control so bad, but you know, if it's on sale, I'll get it, kind of thing. But I'm just like, oh, I'll probably end up on Game Pass, man. It's probably going to end up on Game Pass at some point. And it just, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 came up on Game Pass. I was like, are you mad? Like, all these games that I've bought in the past, and they were on Game Pass not even that long after they came out. So yeah, it just kind of, it does stop you buying stuff. And same with the eShop. Well, the eShop's a weird one, because it stops you buying stuff, but then it also encourages you to buy stuff. So I buy a lot of shit on the eShop, but it's all about how much, you know, how much percent is off it. You know what I mean? If it's like 60% off and it's like, you know, a little weird indie game, oh, it's 90% off, you're gonna fucking buy it, even if it's crap. She's like, oh, whatever. If it's only, what, $1, whatever, I can play it for 10 minutes if it sucks, and oh, whatever, it's $1, it doesn't matter. It's a really, 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 really weird one. But that's the downside to it. I mean, there's obviously, by the way, before you start having a go or whatever, obviously there's an upside. I am way more, you know, for Game Pass and for the eShop sales. 100%. I'd rather there be all these sales, but I'm just saying there is that little downside to it as well. You know, you don't buy as much, you're not as willing to spend, you know, you got a million games on wish list, and you just don't buy games because you're like, oh, I'll end up on Game Pass at some point, you know what I mean? At least that's my mentality, at least, because so many games that I've bought just end up on Game Pass anyway, and I'm like, fuck's sake. Especially when it's games that I bought full price and I've only played, like, you know, for an hour because I've been so busy, and then, oh look, it's on Game Pass, and you're like, oh, shit, I could have saved myself like fucking £30 that I could have used to buy assets for my games. I guess, wow, this, you know what I've realized, this whole problem just is kind of, it's just for me, isn't it? It's so catered just for me as a person and how I live my life and how I go about doing things. Anyway, leave a comment down below what you think of Game Pass and the eShop offers and all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you next time, friend. I need to get rid of that picture. It's gotta go. It's gotta get out of here.